Welcome to the Paramedic Services Committee, Monday, September 29th. I'll just note that if I ever have a medical emergency, now's the time to do it because we have a lot of paramedics in the room this morning. So I'll welcome everybody. Thank you for coming. The agenda today, first item is always attendance. And for this committee, there's 6 of us, and there are 3 present and 3 not present. So at this point, we do not have enough for quorum. So, and I'll apologize on behalf of the committee, but procedure says that if we do not have attendance, we can't make any decisions. What we can do is have an information meeting. So we do have information, but procedurally what we do is we have to wait 15 minutes. And if we still don't have quorum, then we'll proceed as a communications information meeting only. So on that note, I'll turn to the clerk and ask who has said their regrets and who has not at this point.
Through you, Mr. Chair, we've received regrets from Mayor Davis and a tentative attendance acceptance from Councillor Martin. We just haven't heard from Councillor Hunt.
Okay. So at this point, we'll give it exactly 15 minutes from the time we turn the cameras off. So being 11:03, so 11:18, we'll reconvene. And fingers crossed we have quorum at that point. Okay, so welcome back, everyone. I appreciate everybody's waiting for the 15 minutes as per our procedural bylaws. Unfortunately, at this time, we still do not have quorum, so it becomes an information-only meeting. There are some ramifications, implications because of that, but we'll deal with those. Having said that, there was a whole bunch of questions and possible options for the budget, which, okay, we'll admit, we know it's a tough year for the budget. There are reasons for that. I think we all know that. And I won't delve into them. But on that note, we will go, we'll go to the first staff report, and that was report 0364-25, and this is from Cindy Stevenson, and it was basically just to bring us the additional information requested by the committee at the last meeting. So we'll have that for information only, and then if the committee members that are here today have any questions for Cindy, we'll take them up at that time. So Cindy, do you just want to touch then on what was requested from the last meeting?
Mr. Chair?
Yeah, go ahead, Councilor Pierce.
Sorry to interrupt there. Through you, Mr. Chair, can I just ask the clerk, did we ever hear anything from Councilor Hunt?
Through you, Mr. Chair, we haven't heard anything.
Okay, thank you. Sorry to interrupt.
No, it's okay.
Okay. Thank you, and good morning. So I'll touch on a couple of key points from the report in terms of the additional information requested by committee. The first was with respect to development charges funding towards the new headquarters. Our county finance staff updated the calculation for eligible development charges, and we also received DC eligible funding from city finance. So the report includes a scenario with these updated numbers to maintain the current level of service at 9 ambulances. As a result of the development charge funding, under this scenario, there would be a decrease in the city's funding of the budget from 16.5% to 10.7%, and the county's from 17.1% to 10.2%. The other item that was requested by staff was to have discussions with Grandbridge Energy regarding the lease payments in 2026. Grandbridge is open to a lease amendment to defer a portion of the lease costs in 2026. The scenario presented in the report is to defer $250,000 from 2026 for repayment over 2 years, and this would carry an interest cost of $22,464. Staff delved further into some of the questions regarding MPDS as well and obtained some information from Peel, who were part of the launch of MPDS in 2022. As the report indicates, Peel did see a improvement in response times for high acuity calls and an increase in what is classified as a non-urgent call. Peel continues overall to see significant demands on the service and added 39 full-time staff in 2025 and project to add 53 staff in 2026. That is a summary of the report. I'm happy to answer any questions.
Okay, thank you, Cindy. And yeah, we appreciate staff putting that together and putting it together rather quickly in light of when the last meeting was. So is there any questions on that report for Cindy or Heather or even the chief at this time from committee members? Okay, seeing none. Normally we would ask for a motion to receive it, but again, we do not have quorum, so we can't do that. So at the end of the day, Cindy, my question then is if we're looking for based on the updated numbers, what the percentage change would be, just to reiterate, for the city is 10.7% and 10.2% for the county.
Through the chair, that's correct under the scenario with maintaining 9 ambulances.
Okay, so double digits, but at the end of the day, we know what's driving that, and that's where we are today. Okay, thank you, Cindy. On that note, just before I adjourn, I'm going to say a couple things. I will say I'm disappointed that we did not get quorum today, and I'll leave it at that. I also want to express my appreciation to the paramedic staff for showing up today and giving us your support. It's greatly appreciated. And I want to thank Russ as well. I don't know, will we see you again at a meeting or no? Probably not. Okay, so I was hoping to send you out on a note like the Jays ended the season yesterday, but I guess that's not going to happen. But I'm good. As the chair of this committee, I will say I really appreciated working with you. And I've said it before, you've walked us through a lot of difficult, but not difficult, but a lot of changes over the last 3 or 4 years. And we got through it safely. So thank you. Greatly appreciate that. So go ahead, Councilor Pierce.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Yeah, and if I could just add a couple comments myself, and I'd like to thank staff for the work that they did on this. We asked them for some questions. They answered all the questions for us, and it's solidified a few things that we already knew. But again, appreciate all the extra work, and as you said, in an expedited fashion. And I would totally concur, Russ. My apologies for not being there today. Hopefully, I get to see you in person again before you actually fully retire. But yes, you've led us in a very good direction, and I feel you play a huge part in where we are today. So on behalf of the county, I thank you, and on behalf of the citizens, I thank you, and I'm sure on behalf of all your staff, I can thank you as well. So always appreciate what you do, you know that, and thanks.
Thank you, Councilor Pierce. Mayor Bailey.
Yeah, Russ, the same for me, from the mayor's office and everyone that worked with you, and we just appreciate everything you are and everything you've done. I'm sorry that it ended with this sort of a bit of a fizzle instead of the pop we hoped for. But it's nice that you're going out the front door with a cake instead of out the side door without one. So we'll make sure that you never need to go out the side door without a cake. And to the paramedics that showed up to support you, I think that's wonderful. I can't see who they are, but I know who they are because I know who they would be. Thank you all for your support and everything you do. Oh, there they are. There they are. Thank you. The County of Brant has a lot of value on your work. And Russ, you did lead us through some pretty tough times. And as I said, from the County of Brant and from the Mayor's office, thank you for everything you do for us. And we'll see you again. I know that we'll see you again before you disappear forever. So stay tuned.
Okay, thank you. Russ, do you want any parting words before? Because I'm going to wrap it up with next steps.
Go ahead and wrap it up.
Okay, so next steps, we have an agreement, as everybody should be aware. The City of Brantford, the County of Brant are, this is our service. And we as municipalities, separate municipalities, have to come to an agreement on the budget. This budget has to be agreed upon by October 1st, so it can go to City Council for their discussion. And then if there's any feedback, they give it to us. So we will miss that deadline. There is a possibility, if we miss the deadline, which we're going to miss the deadline, it is normally taken out of the Paramedic Service Committee's hands. There's an opportunity to bring it back. We'll have to look into the language of the agreement we have with the city, but there's one clause that says we can request an extension of the deadline in unusual circumstances. I'm not sure if this qualifies as unusual, but we will discuss that. It'll be discussed at a staff level as well as at a political level. Failing that, we revert to the 2025 budget. There are many, many problems with that, many implications, whether it's lease agreements with Grand Bridge, whether it's contractual agreements for staff. They will be dealt with, but it makes it very, very difficult, puts us in a very difficult place. So we're definitely not at the end of this, but it's going to be a rougher road. So on that note, we don't exactly know for sure what the next steps will be, other than there will be a lot more discussion going on behind the scenes. So on that note, I will call this meeting adjourned.